So I'm going to discuss once again the standard form of complex number. Standard form of complex number. Standard form of complex number. The complex number, yesterday we have discussed this. The complex number, you either write x plus iy or x comma y, that is Cartesian coordinate format. X comma y is nothing but x plus iy. The complex number x comma y can be, this word is important, uniquely, can be uniquely put in the form, that polar form. R is the distance from origin multiplied by cos theta plus I sin theta. Or you can say R cos theta comma R sin theta. So this R into cos, this form is called as standard form of the one complex number. R and theta being reals, they are always reals. R and theta being reals, and this form is called as the standard form of the complex number. Is known as standard form of complex number, that is polar form. The standard form of complex number. What complex number? You say x plus iy or just x comma y. So what it means? X plus iy, I will write x comma y just. You have written this as x value as r cos theta yesterday we discussed, and y as r sin theta. That means x you found from the diagram, it is r cos theta and y is r sin theta. Let me draw this diagram. I can call this as x-axis. This is y-axis, and let take the complex number. Suppose this is the complex number. It has position p. I can mention its position p. The p point is just x comma y, that is x plus iy, this point. And this is the angle with this x-axis. X-axis are called real axis and y-axis is called imaginary axis, and this is the position of identity additive, that is 0, 1. So that distance from origin is nothing but your r, number r. This is number r and this is theta. And as the position of this point is x comma y, so what is position of this point? X comma 0. And this point has position 0, y. So from this we can write what is value of x. Okay, this is x and this is y. So what is x? X is in fact, or we can write cos of theta is what? The adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, that is x upon r, like that. Like that we can find out. So this is x and y. And theta takes theta. This theta is actually periodic functions. Sine and cos are periodic functions. Period of 2 pi. So from figure I can write cos of theta is x upon r and sine theta is y upon r. And if somebody wants to find value of theta, I will just do sine theta upon cos theta. You know what is value of sine theta upon cos theta? It is tan of theta. So what is it? In fact, it is y upon x. R will get cancelled. Y upon r divided by x upon r, and I will cancel that r. Since this is non-zero complex number, that definitely its distance is non-zero. So r has to be non-zero. So what is the value of theta then? The value of theta is the inverse of this ratio y upon x. Imaginary part divided by real part, the tan inverse of this. So by this way we can find theta. And how you find r? R you can find just like this. You just square it, square and add. So x square plus y square will be r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta, and cos square theta and sin square theta sum gives 1. So this is just like r. So how you do x square plus y square means r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. You can apply distance formula also. R square is common, and this is the fundamental identity of trigonometry. Its value is 1. Since r is used for the distance from origin, we should take always the positive square root. So in this way, r can be computed. So while writing the polar form or standard form, the theta is calculated by using this tan inverse y upon x, and r, the distance from origin, is calculated like this, x square plus y square. If your complex number is x plus iy, and when you put value of x and y in place of that r cos theta, r sin theta, that form is called as the standard form of the complex number. So which form? If this is your complex number and you are putting this into, you're finding the value of r and theta. Okay, value of x is r cos theta and value of y is r sin theta. So this is called Cartesian form, and this is called polar form or standard form. Standard form of complex number. This is the Cartesian form of the complex number, and this is the standard form of the complex number. Standard form is also known as the polar form, in which the r and theta terms are involved. So due to this r, what do you mean by r? R is just the magnitude of the complex number. And what is theta? Theta is direction of the complex number. Since every complex number have magnitude as well as directions, it implies that it is a vector quantity. And in a vector, will not discuss that which is a greater and which is lesser one. Like real number, we say 3 is greater than 1, minus 3 is less than 0. Like comparison is done is for the real number, but as far the complex number is concerned, we never compare it. We never say that Z1 is greater than Z2. Don't say like this. But like distance wise, like direction wise, we can say where is the position of that complex number. So as vector quantities are uncomparable, likewise here also we cannot compare, because complex numbers are vector quantities. You might have questions, what is the magnitude? Magnitude is that r, and what is the direction? That theta is the direction, in which direction that number lies, you can see. So that's why the complex numbers are vectors and we cannot compare. Don't say z is less than 2 plus I is less than 3 plus 2i. Like that, you don't compare. We never compare. Like a star in the sky, we don't know what is the position of that sky, but we can compare with the distance from the earth, how much far from us. That is, we can call magnitude. And if some axis is fixed, the form direction also we can see. So like star in the sky, we also not comparing these any complex number. They never try to compare, like real number, don't try to compare. Although it is field number, although some vector spaces, it is called as the scalar. But as per this direction and magnitude, this complex number will be uncomparable as it is a vector quantity. It may be clear to you. So just now I told you that the magnitude regarding things, this r is called magnitude of complex number. R is called modulus. R is called modulus. Modulus or absolute value or norm. Norm of complex number. Three names are there. Norm of complex number. That is, if z is x plus iy, then what is the value of r? It is mod of z. It is x square plus y square. And if you want to write in the form of complex conjugate, the square root of this. So these are alternative definitions. Magnitude z is just square root of z into z bar. Z into z bar is just real part square plus imaginary part square. That is z into z bar. We can see for every complex number. And z bar is x plus x minus iy. If z is x plus iy. So that is, so you keep in mind this magnitude of z. You can write directly this. And it is denoted by r. Okay. Next, theta is definition. That is the second definition. What is called theta? Theta is called argument of z or amplitude of z. This theta is called, what is theta? It is tan inverse y upon x. So what we call this theta? Theta is called amplitude. Theta is called the amplitude or argument. Theta is called amplitude or argument of z given by, but you have to always write principal value of this theta. I'm going to discuss as this amplitude, which is also known as argument, is many valued function because of period 2 pi. The 45 and 45 plus 360, 45 plus 2 times 360 and 45 plus n times 360, all having same position. That's why I'm saying multi-value. The argument or amplitude is many valued function, but you should have basic value between -5 to pi. That value is called as principal value of the argument. And the value theta satisfying, and the value theta satisfying, it should be less than -5. Okay, somewhere put either equal to here or equal to here. The value theta satisfying this is called the principal the principal value of theta. This value is called principal value of theta. And the numbers which are represented in Argand diagram, that we know well how one can represent that in Argand diagram. Next term is, we have written the coordinates in the form of r theta. R theta, it doesn't mean that r plus I theta. When you write, what do you mean by, there like x and y axis? I will just explain it here. This is the Cartesian coordinates, and this is called x axis, and this is called y axis. So suppose this number is your x comma y. So what it means, if you draw perpendicular on x axis, its distance from x axis is x, and if you draw perpendicular on y axis, its distance from y axis is y. So then and then that point has position x comma y. But when you represent in r theta form, what do you mean by r theta? This is called pole, and this is initial line. Initial line theta equal to 0, and this is called pole. So here I write r comma theta. So what it means, I am writing r comma theta means the distance. No, don't do perpendicular. There is no, there are 4 types of line. If I draw line perpendicular initial line, that line has equation theta equal to pi by 2. Here theta equal to pi. Here theta equal to 3 pi by 2, and again theta equal to 0 is nothing but theta equal to 2 pi. So this point has position r comma theta means what? Its distance from origin is r, and whatever line that made an angle with theta, that it means. But in fact, it is if you want to know the Cartesian coordinate format, it is r cos theta and r sin theta. This is the different, right? This is the Cartesian form, and this is the polar form. In fact, you want to write this number in Cartesian form, it should be r cos theta and r sin theta, like that. Don't say here r plus I theta. It is not like that. The position, this point has coordinate r comma theta means what? This point is r distance from the pole, and with the initial line, it makes an angle theta. So when you want to write this, it should be r cos theta plus I r sin theta, like that it will be. But this is just polar form representation. So what you call this r comma theta are called polar coordinates of the point P. If this is the point P, this will be the same point P, but it is Cartesian form and this is polar form. So r comma theta are called here. I'm saying here r comma theta are called polar coordinates of the point P, but it doesn't mean that it is r plus I theta. It should be r cos theta, comma r sin theta, like that we have to write. So this is another form. The polar form is another representation. Polar form is another representation. That r is called radius vector. This r is called radius vector, and this is the vectorial angle theta, the vectorial angle. This theta is called vectorial angle, and r theta is just polar coordinates for your point P. Now, next terminology we will discuss. You just tell me what is theta and r for this. Huh? If the complex number, if the complex number x plus iy is purely real, म्हणजे काय असेल, y पार्ट त्याचा 0 असेल, तर त्या ठिकाणी y0 r cos theta हा x असेल आणि r sin theta त्या ठिकाणी काय असेल, 0 असेल. मग r sin theta 0 आला तर आपण काय म्हणणार, या ठिकाणी थीटा काय येणार आहे? What is value of theta? Value of theta is 0. And r काय असेल तो? Value of theta is 0. Value of theta फक्त 0 पण येणार नाही. समजा आता पहा, प्युअरली रिअल नंबर म्हणजे तो नंबर कुठे असेल? Purely real means the imaginary part is 0, means number may be here. If number is here, then angle with x-axis is 0. But if number is negative number, that means here, then angle is pi. So 0 or pi you should write. It depends whether x is, if x is positive, then theta is 0, and if x is negative, then theta is pi. When imaginary part is 0, that is, it is purely real number. What about purely imaginary? If x plus, if the complex number, next point, if the complex number, if the complex number x plus iy is purely imaginary. What do you mean by purely imaginary? Is purely imaginary. X plus iy is purely imaginary. That means here x is 0. So r cos theta is 0 and r sin theta is non-zero. So what is value of theta? It should be pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. That means x coordinate 0 kuta asal, it may be on y axis. If it is here, then angle is 90 degree. But if it is here, it should be, okay, you have to write between minus pi to plus pi. So instead of 3 pi by 2, I can measure it clockwise directions. It is minus pi by 2. So angle is either pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2, if you measure like this, it will be here, it is minus pi by 2. But if you measure in this direction, it is 3 pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2 is nothing but minus pi by 2. Huh? Keep this in the representation of angle. 3 pi by 2 is nothing but we have to write value between minus pi to plus pi. That is our target. So always try to write value between this. Huh? If your complex number lies here or here, you measure it with anti-clockwise direction, and if your complex number lies here, you measure it with anti-clockwise clockwise direction. Keep these things in mind when it is asked to you to write the complex number in the standard form, and the angle must be the principal angle. Okay. Purely imaginary we have discussed just now. If y is positive, then it is pi by 2, and if y is negative, then it is minus pi by 2. So thus, I'll just make brief summary of this. Thus, the amplitude of positive real number, आता तुम्ही सांगा, what is amplitude of positive real number? Amplitude म्हणजे argument, म्हणजे angle. Amplitude of positive real number is काय असेल if it is asked for object type questions. amplitude of negative real number. Amplitude म्हणजे theta, angle, argument. Third, amplitude of positive imaginary number. Imaginary part is positive. Huh? I am not saying complex number positive. No, never say complex number positive, negative. Huh? Amplitude of positive, purely imaginary. And fourth, amplitude of negative imaginary number. Just tell me.
Amplitude of positive real number is 0.
0, very good.
Amplitude of negative
real number is pi.
Amplitude of positive number is
Yeah, and why I'm writing pi? Because I started with this. I never equal to this. Huh? I am equating to pi. I'm not equating this. Actually, pi and minus pi are one and the same. So either put equal to sign here or equal to here. So okay, very good. Amplitude of positive image number is pi upon 2. And negative image number is minus pi upon. These four points are regarding purely real number and purely imaginary number, whether purely real number positive, negative, purely imaginary number positive, negative. These are the four angles that you should keep in mind. And we can locate the diagrammatically where the positive real number is on x-axis of positive side and x-axis such angle Jurai. Negative real number, it has x-axis with either angle is minus pi, but while writing, I didn't put equal to minus pi. Whenever it comes minus pi, you should write plus pi. Yeah? So I'm just strictly. Otherwise, what will happen? Position wise, these two are same. Position wise, they are same. How they are same? Just I will tell you. You measure in these directions, this angle will be pi. And if you measure in this direction, this angle will be minus pi. Actually, position of that point is one and the same. So pi and minus pi are same. That's why put equal to at once. So while writing instead of minus pi, you write always plus pi. Okay. Due to that principal value of theta we are going to write. Okay, for the following example, we need to calculate theta and r. Just I will put find theta and r for this. If z is minus 2 plus 2i, you can just locate the position of this number. Which quadrant it lies? Can you tell me this number which quadrant lies? Y is positive and x is negative. This position is minus 2 comma 2. X is negative and y is positive.
Second quadrant.
In this quadrant it lies. So
Second
this is
quadrant.
yeah, okay. You need to find the angle this and r for this. Position of point this p is minus 2 comma 2. Okay, try to find angle and r you can find very easily. What is r for this? Minus 2 square plus 2 square gives 4 plus 4, that is root 8. 4 into 2 you can write. So 2 root 2 r is. Try to find you have r cos theta equal to minus 2 and r sin theta equal to plus 2. But value of r is 2 root 2. 2 root 2 cos theta is minus 2 and 2 root 2 sin theta is minus 2. So cos of theta is put the plus sign, with the plus sign. Cos of theta is minus 1 upon root 2 and sin theta is plus 1 upon root 2. Now you tell me. What is the angle? Try to find angle. What is tan theta? Y upon x. That is minus 1. . tan inverse of -1.
45.
But because of this minus, you have to write -45. पोझिशन बरोबर आहे ना, एक्स आणि वाय पण ओके, पोझिशन बरोबर आहे. -40 -π/4 येते या ठिकाणी. नंबर बरोबर दिला आम्ही, एक्स बरोबर x -2 आहे आणि y 2 आहे. ठीक आहे, -π/4. ठीक आहे, बरोबर आहे. tan इनवर्स ऑफ -1 हा -π/4. तो जर आपल्याला असा मोजायचा असेल तर काय येईल इकडनं, π -π/4 करावं लागेल. 4π म्हणजे 3π/4, म्हणजे हा π/2 आहे आणि याच्यात π/4 पण ऍड केलं, त्यामुळे 3π/4 दिसतो आपल्याला इथं इकडनं मोजलं तर. आणि 3π/4 आणि -π/4 यांची बेरीज केली तर 2π म्हणजे पाय म्हणजे तो एक्स ऍक्सिस वर येतो. तर अशा प्रकारे आपण काढू शकतो. एक्सप्रेस द फॉलोइंग नंबर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ऑर्डर पेअर ऑफ रियल नंबर्स. Express the complex numbers in the form of order pair of real numbers. One is -1 plus 2i. Second is, it is not asked in the standard form, just order pair. So for example, I am writing for first. What is order pair form of this? -1 plus 2i. Its order pair x coordinate is -1 and y coordinate is 2. So for this we have to rationalize. This is the first answer. For this we have to rationalize. Multiply by 3 plus 2i and divide by 3 plus 2i. So 3 plus 2i divided by 3 into 3, 9. 9 plus 4, 13. So it is 3 by 13 plus 2 by 13. So what is order pair? X coordinate is 3 by 13 and y coordinate is 2 by 13. So just ask the order pair form. For the next example, okay, you mark your attendance. This is just order pair form, Cartesian form, but we have polar form means we are writing r theta form. Express following complex numbers in following complex numbers in the standard form, that is r cos theta, r sin theta, and find their modulus and amplitude. Find their modulus and amplitude. Find their modulus and amplitude. So first complex number is -1 minus I. Both negative, it is in third quadrant. Okay, second number is 3 cos of 60 degree minus I sin 60 degree. And third one, 1 minus cos alpha plus I sin alpha. Fourth one, 2 plus I upon 3 minus I square. आधी याला rationalize करा आणि मग square करा. Try to solve these 4 problems. Try to solve yourself. Screenshot काढा या problem चा.